In today's episode, I take a look at a potential long on Euro New Zealand dollar, and I update you guys on the Aussie US dollar long. Ruan takes a look at New Zealand dollar CAD and also the Mexican peso, and Karabu discusses CAD JPY. And as always, we also have more setups from our trading community, and we also look at some of the setups and trades taken in our Discord trading room. Welcome to another weekly market review with FX price action setups. Before we get started, there's an announcement I'd like to make. Me and a few members of our trading community have been in talks with some trading funds that are looking to expand their portfolios into Forex, and they're looking for some traders. If fund management is something that you're interested in, all you need to do is get a track record. We're looking for a 6 months track record where you show consistent risk and low drawdowns. So perhaps, we even accept demo account results. If you are looking to generate a track record, perhaps open $100,000 or $500,000 demo account and start trading with some consistent risk. Keep your drawdown low, and if you can return 2-3% a month constantly, then we can perhaps place you on one of these funds. If you need more info, you can contact me on the Discord trading room, CADJPY. I will definitely have some more information on this in the next coming weeks and months, so stay tuned. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up so you can get started on those track records so long. But now let's jump into the setups for next week, guys. Good day, traders. The first chart I want to discuss is a trade I'm looking at very early next week, and it's a possible long here on the Euro New Zealand dollar. After the market made this big drop, I believe we're busy with a correction right now, and I think we still need to come up and test this 61% retrace off this move down into this bearish order block, which should also be the 131 extension of this move down. For this trade to work, though, it has to pretty much reverse in this green area that I marked here. And looking on the left here, on the 50-minute time frame, we don't have any sort of reversal pattern yet. But if we get a reversal pattern early next week, maybe something like this, market maybe making another low, and then we'll see the impulse on the correction, and then we can buy the correction or the break of the correction. It's about an 800 pip move up, so you'll have some good risk reward if this works out. But of course, there is still the possibility that it might just come down and we won't find the reversal. But definitely one to look at, and if we find a reversal early next week, then it's definitely one I'll be taking. Next up, I have the Aussie dollar US dollar here, and it's a setup we discussed last week. And as you guys remembered, we had these two little levels marked off, these two order blocks as potential action zones to look for longs. And as the market came down, it pretty much touched this level to the pip, shot up, and then it gave us this A, B, C correction and a pretty nice spike to give us a good long entry over here. And since then, the market has shot up. So yeah, if hopefully you took the long. I got a little bit long at the bottom here, but I've got two scenarios that I'm looking to for it to play out, and I'm going to discuss both with you quickly. The first scenario is that this was our impulse wave, and then after that it completed the expanding flat correction, and after this the market is just going to go one way and it should be going up for the rest of the year. However, scenario 2, which might be a little bit more likely, is the following: that possibly this move up was our impulse move, and that we are actually now busy with a little ABC correction. And with the second scenario, we might be coming down for another chance to get long. But obviously, I didn't want to miss the opportunity if this was the long, so I took my long already. And as we approach this daily trend line, as you guys can see down here, and we find some resistance, I'll move my entry to break even. And if I get stopped out, I'll look for another entry. But yeah, on the offside that this is just going to continue for the rest of the year, then as soon as it breaks out of this trend line, we'll start looking for more corrections and to add more longs to this position. All right, yeah, those are my two setups for the week. Next up is Ruan and Karabu with the two setups, or the setups that they're looking at next week. Thanks, guys.
Hi guys, Ruan here. Just wanted to discuss two trade setups that I'll be looking during the week. One is New Zealand dollar CAD, the other one dollar Mexican. So let's start with the New Zealand dollar CAD. We had this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up. Now looking at this correction, A, expanding triangle, B, and then this run down to the 86.50 level. I was looking at this order block here, but I'm seeing that we're going to test the yearly open. So I'll be looking for retest of the yearly open at 91.57, then expecting a run down. That's New Zealand dollar CAD, dollar Mexican. We have this 1, 2, 3 waves down. Looking at a fourth wave correction, I had this triangle, but it was too small for this, this move down. So expecting a bigger correction. Also looking to retest the yearly open around the 1964 level. Then expecting this move down, clear this liquidity here. I'm probably targeting this order block here before we'll see, looking at maybe an up move, but just playing this down move. That's that. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Good day, traders. Welcome to our weekly market analysis. The pair I'm looking at, it is the CAD JPY. I've got the H4 on my left and the H1 on my right hand side. Now what you will see on the H4 is that we have price creating these two valleys. Now when two valleys are created, we connect the two and draw our trend line. So the trend line was broken, and automatically a supply zone is created, and this is a good level to look at considering the time which price spent here. It is little time, and also the move away from the level, which is a very good level. Now on the way down, price removed these areas of demand, which is an indication that that level is a very strong level of supply to look at. Now what you will see here on the bottom, price found resistance on this demand zone, and if you look, there is this line here which happens to be the H1 demand zone. Now what we could expect during the week, it is price rallying all the way to that H4 supply zone. What I'm looking at on my right hand side, it is this supply zone which is nested just below the H4 supply zone. So what we could expect is for price to rally all the way to this supply zone, and what we could expect is potential shooting opportunities. So this is my outlook on the CAD JPY. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Thank you.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how.
Jumbo check. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. Down when I was young. It's not my problem.